What's all the fuss about Calendly? Have you heard about it? Calendly can be a really powerful tool if you are looking to schedule appointments or calls with people. In today's video, I just want to give you a quick overview of what Calendly is and how you can use it to schedule free appointments, discovery calls, etc., as well as for paid appointments, coaching calls, etc. So let me pull up Calendly and we'll get started. So I started using Calendly a few years back when I first started working as a solopreneur through Meller Marketing. When I was trying to set up call times with people, I'd have to hold Wednesday at 2 and Thursday at 4 and Friday at 6. And it just became too cumbersome to put all these holds on my calendar while I was waiting to hear back. And then I was missing out on other appointments as well. So I discovered Calendly. I instantly loved it and I started using it, and I've been using it ever since. Now, if you go into my Calendly dashboard, you're going to see I have actually dozens of different call types that are set up here with the paid plan that I'm using. So today's video, I'm just going to walk you through examples of one, which is a paid calendar appointment, as well as one which is a non-paid or free discovery call. So what I like about this feature is that if you are a coach who does hourly coaching calls, things like that you're charging for people to pick your brain or those types of things, you can set up a calendar appointment and it integrates payment within it. So you can see here, I currently have a LinkedIn Power Hour, a 60-minute call on Zoom, which is $250. So using the Calendly, what happens is when I send someone this link, they can simply go into the calendar, and this is synced up with my Google Calendar as well. So any available appointment times that they are seeing are appointment times that I've chosen to make available to them. Now, within this one where you can book a paid coaching call with me, let me just show you what happens. So they pick the day, and then they pick the time of the day that works for them. Once they click on next, they go through the process and they enter anything that I have stated as required or optional. In this case, name and email address are required. If there's any specific questions, I do make that required so they can at least make a note about what they'd like to cover inside the call. Since this is a LinkedIn Power Hour, I can require them to put in a web address, which is their LinkedIn URL inside here. I do prefer to put cell phone number in here in case of technical issues, because occasionally the Zoom link doesn't work, Wi-Fi goes down, they're not clicking on the link, so I can text them at the time of the call, right? So that gives me their phone number and I give them my phone number at the time of booking. Now, before they can book this, they do need to process payment. And I've got my Calendly linked with Stripe, which is a really great payment provider. I think Calendly might offer some other payment links as well, but I prefer Stripe. It works pretty well. Processing fees are very similar to all the others that are on there. They can't click on schedule event until they've input their credit card and done the payment information. So that's one of the things I really like about this. For the unpaid or the discovery calls, the system is very similar. The only thing that is different on the process is there's not a payment link. So you can see there's fields that you can make as required, fields that you can make as optional. Now, my recommendation for all of you is if you are using a discovery call link, do some screening, because what you don't want to end up having happen is someone books a discovery call with you to try to sell to you, right? So I like to protect my calendar and I like to use some screening questions. And I have on occasion reached out to people and messaged them and said something to the effect of, it doesn't look like you're using this discovery call to learn more about my business. I wish you the best of luck in the future. And I delete the calendar appointment before my calendar appointment is used for that sales call. So that's essentially how Calendly looks. And I do want to let you know, if you are struggling with multiple calendar appointments and trying to coordinate setting up call time, Calendly can be a really great alternative that can save you some time and sanity going through the process. Now, once the booking happens, they will get the option of adding the calendar to their preferred calendar of choice. Mine automatically integrates with my Google Calendar, so it automatically puts the calendar appointment on my Google Calendar as well. So it saves you time, saves you frustration, and even saves me a little bit of money because I'm not losing opportunity times with appointment bookings that are overlapping. So hopefully you found that video helpful. If you have any other questions about Calendly, drop me a comment below or go to their website and check out Calendly. They do have a short time free trial that's available to you. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more great tips like these.